Life history of Sri Narayana Guru.
The Buddha taught that anyone in the world can achieve truthful perfection. No prophet or religious founder in the world has ever said this to his followers. That you alone can achieve happiness, peace and moral excellence. The Buddha taught his followers that if you practice in the right way, you too can attain the enlightenment that I attained. If religion is the supreme essence of unquestioned practices and beliefs, then Buddhism is certainly not a religion. It is beyond the systematic definition of religions. Buddhism encourages intellectual skepticism and also believes in the greatness of a person. We see customs and beliefs like festivals. It inspires us. But it never gives us wisdom and happiness. That is why it is said that the position of Buddhism is beyond any religion. Universal religion. As far as Buddha is concerned, the true happiness of all beings is important. Buddha's words can be practiced by anyone in society. It is indeed perfect, without predestination, truthfully, universally, for all. Purification of the mind. Buddhism encourages the elimination of all evil from the mind and doing good deeds. How is the cleaning of a person's mind? Buddhism also teaches us the true basis of goodness and badness, the true cause of sorrow and happiness. Self-belief. When the Buddha sat in meditation to attain enlightenment, no god brought out the hidden spiritual power. No one gave the Buddha the knowledge to teach in the religious rules. Buddha said, I never had a teacher, nor a great soul taught me. Otherwise, no one has told how enlightenment will happen. I have achieved great wisdom through my own efforts, my strength, my wisdom and my purity of mind. Likewise, you can perfect each and everything to achieve this great goal. Freedom of thought. Unlike other religions in the world and the systematic principles they propagate, the philosophy and wisdom of Buddhism encourages free thinking in people. Although he said to consider the Buddha's principles, the main principle is that there is no legal contract or obligation when accepting them. Honest knowledge. Buddha is the great teacher of truth. Opening to Buddhism is the path to a comprehensive knowledge of ourselves and the environment we live in. When we know about the world's first Sarvakala Sala, Nalanda Sarvakala Sala, which existed in India from the 2nd century to the 9th century, we will understand the importance of this matter. The academy was open to students from all over the world. Moreover, very talented Buddhist monks and Buddhist scholars lived and studied here. An incomparable teacher. The Buddha is a peerless teacher. He worked independently and diligently. He invited his followers and all those who believe in other doctrines to challenge the teachings of Adhyaya in every sense and clear all doubts. True to Buddha's honest stance, discussions and debates took place among his followers about his principles. Although there are different Buddhist religious institutions, there is no violence between them. If one understands a truth, one is never afraid of disputes about it. Buddha understood that truth always prevails. The various questions and the answers given to them have become a collective form of religious Buddhist principles. Today Buddhists are able to answer any kind of questions related to human life very simply. It is also possible to convince by quoting the verses spoken by the Buddha in connection with it. No blind faith. Buddha did not promise heaven or any other reward to his followers. It also did not say that if you believe in the Buddha, you will get salvation. According to him, religion is not a prize, but it is a great way for a person to create a great sense of self and others, and through it to have happiness and peace in life, ultimately a great path to liberation from life. Instead of simply believing in the principles taught by the Buddha, one should learn more about them. Instead of studying religion with an emotional blind approach, the Buddha said, he called for studying and observing religion in different ways and accepting it only if it is good for thee. That is why Buddhism is sometimes called the interpretation of religions. This is why researchers who study mind and behavior accept Buddhism. Believe in experience. Buddhism is the only religion that imparts knowledge to the human society based on the experiences of the great man who founded it, without introducing that it is the message of God. It starts with a foundation of knowledge and experiences, and not from blind faith. Man's problems must be understood from his experience. It is solved by developing the great nature of the human mind and by refining the mind, and not from someone else. That is why the Buddha never said that I am a supernatural parent. Buddha never found a guardian. According to him, we are our own saviors.